Who is he talking about, and what does he mean?
I guess the offensive line, because like his protection since he's been there last several years, his 2 MVP seasons, they've been the best in the league at protecting him. Right now, they're in the 20s, and that's not good enough. So it doesn't get much simpler when you're talking about football. Is don't let the guy in front of you who's really big and really strong touch the quarterback, and they let that happen a lot last week.
Is it as simple as that? I keep using the word, Chris Canty. I keep thinking about the receivers because it's one thing. Yes, this week he was under enormous duress, but that hasn't necessarily been the case every week, and the rapport with the young receivers is the big question mark. What are you hearing in Aaron right now?
Well, right now it seems like Aaron and the head coach aren't on the same page.
Right.
I mean, all you got to do is listen to the simplified comments, and Matt LaFleur says, I don't even know what that means. So that's a problem in terms of the two most important figures setting the agenda for that organization. And here's the deal, G. It can't be a talent issue, right? We've seen the Packers have success without Davante Adams in this offense. In the Matt LaFleur era, they're 7-0 without Davante Adams. Now, I'm not sitting here saying that they're a better team without Davante, but they found a way to work around it. That offensive line, it's the same cast of characters in the same scheme that they've had since LaFleur has been there. So it's not that. You look at the defensive side of the ball, G, they're awful. They can't stop the run, and they know the run is coming. They're 30th in yards per rush allowed. So I can't look at it from a talent standpoint. And if it's not talent and it's not the scheme, that because they've had success in this scheme, it's got to be leadership in this organization, and that's my biggest issue with the Packers, and I don't know how to fix it.
Who's the leader? Is it the head coach or the quarterback?
Well, it's supposed to be both of them, Kimberly.
Right.
They got to work in lockstep.
I know what it's supposed to be.
Both of them.
I know what it's supposed to be. I think that's, again, when you listen to the comments from Aaron Rodgers and Matt LaFleur, that's troubling because even the head coach is like, I don't know what my future Hall of Fame quarterback is talking about. But when you look at the Packers, what is frustrating is that this isn't a situation like Denver, where you've got new coordinators, new head coach, new quarterback. This isn't a situation like some other teams. This is literally the same guys, and the Packers were supposed to pick up where they left off. It feels like this team doesn't know what it is, who they are. They don't seem to have an identity. What they do well, the run, they're not doing that. And it can't just be those wide receivers. It almost feels like, you know, when Dominique, growing up, Dominique probably played with a Nintendo, right? You know, when you had to like blow in the cartridge, like, okay, let's completely reset it, reboot, shove it back in and try it again. I feel like the Packers need to completely blow in the cartridge.
I don't know if that's going to solve it. They might have left it on top of the TV. Leave it on top of the TV and it clears everything out. And they've forgotten everything up there is about football. So I do think that the defense is part of the problem. And this isn't the exact same team. And I'm surprised that you said that you can't blame the scheme, because I kind of feel like that's part of the issue. It's like the scheme has not developed in a way that suits them now. And the offensive line is not the same. Like, they have some of the guys back. Bakhtiari's not like fully healthy.
But when has he been fully healthy the last couple of years?
I mean, the point is they aren't producing right there. So like the scheme has to change if you don't have that as a strength any longer.
I feel like someone needs to say that Michael Jordan never won a single championship without Scottie Pippen. And maybe as good as we thought Davante Adams was, some people are just integral. Like, there were some pieces to the puzzle that you just cannot lose no matter what. And they lost. Aaron Rodgers is the best, and no one is questioning that. But they lost a piece they cannot replace. And that is their biggest problem. It makes everything else look bad.
Well, help me understand this part of it, D. In first half scoring differential, the Green Bay Packers are 8th in the National Football League. In second half scoring differential, they're 30th. Help me understand that. It's not as if they can't score points. It's just that they're not making the adjustments when opposing defenses tweak what they're doing as the game unfolds, and it's not as if they can produce when they get off script. That's the part that I don't understand. This 6-game stretch that we're in right now, it's the lowest point total that we've seen in Aaron Rodgers' career as a Green Bay Packer. All of these things, to me, lead to the head coach and the quarterback not necessarily being on the same page, and that is the biggest issue. I'm not saying that there are any talent things or talent for it, but the issue is the quarterback and the head coach not being aligned. I wish we could go
back in time. Because Davante Adams, like, yes, you can choose money, you can get paid, but Davante in Green Bay, I wish we could just flip it back. Russell, go back to Seattle, because all this, it is not working. All these new teams.
You know what, though? Seattle's fine. Seattle's like, no, you keep that guy for $250 million. We got Geno Smith. They're the ones that came out of this thing smelling like a rose. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.